Well, it's been a pretty uneventful day. Nothing happened, so I just came home and I did nothing. Nothing special. But, so, what I wanted to chat with you about today was just a few things. The vlog channel is ridiculously successful. I mean, I can't believe how many of the Dantane channel people subscribe. It is really surprising to me. So, just want you to know that I appreciate it, and I thank you very much. If you have any friends that think they might enjoy the vlog channel, please send them over. Don't worry, you send them, I'll make them subscribe. It's not hard for me. And yeah, so, and I mean, the only way these things can happen and get popular is word of mouth. So if you want to, you know, link my channel on any forums, go for it. You have my permission. You want to tweet me, go for it. You want to post about me on Facebook, you want to embed a video on your Facebook page or whatever you want to do, you have my permission, go right ahead. And I would appreciate it a whole lot if anybody did. So, cause like, let's just be honest. No one really has anything successful on the internet and without the internet's help. So, because let's be honest, nothing successful on the internet isn't without the help of the internet, right? And I figure it wouldn't hurt to ask. Now, I wanted to show you this sword, even though it's really hard for me to show you by holding the camera. So I'm going to try. Let me see if this works. Hold on, I gotta test that. This is a very interesting sword to me. I have a lot of swords. And the reason why this one's really interesting is because my grandpa found this on the side of the road one day. And he picked it up. He didn't know what it was. All he saw was this part, because it was sticking into the snow. So he picked it up, brought it to me, and I found out that it is quite the special sword. Now, they sell a lot of these because it looks like a Jedi lightsaber. It also looks like a penis. That's another reason why it's really popular. But anyway, this part here looks a lot like a Jedi lightsaber. And what's really interesting about this sword is it's locked in place. You can't get to it. This is actually a pretty neat sword if you have kids around, because they can pick the sword up and investigate it, but they can't get at the blade. Why? Because it's locked. This is how you unlock it. There's a button right here that you have to push in. It's a metal spring pin. You actually have to push rather hard, so you have to have a good grip and then press in. Yeah, see, sometimes it doesn't work. You gotta try again and push a little harder. And then it's, oops, sorry, Kevin, dick. Kevin plays his music loud as hell all the time anyway. But yeah, and it comes out just like that. What my grandpa didn't know is that this is more or less a theatrical weapon, meaning it's full tan from here to here, and what that means is the blade is built in, except for this part. This part actually hits, I'm not really sure where. It hits the blade. You can hear that, right? It hits the blade at some point inside this piece, which is independent from the rest of it. Like I said, this and this are 100%. This is the independent part. Okay? So, in my grandpa not knowing that it's theatrical and thinking it's a real sword, he actually put an edge on it. And I had to go through a lot to take a good chunk of the edge off so that I can't actually cut myself. You can, it's very sharp, but you can't by just touching it. So, and I like for people to actually, when they see my swords, I want them to go, ooh, cool. Then you have to clean them, but still, it's all part of the experience. This one says crafted in Taiwan, so you know it's kind of Asian. That's really all it is. It's this like Thundercats kind of hilt and whatever. But here's the whole kicker of this whole sword. When you swing it, well, especially if you hold this part and you swing, you really can't hear anything. Well, you kind of can, but you can't. If you hold one hand, it's actually making noise. I don't know if you can hear it. It sounds like two swords hitting each other. So I assume, theatrically, there's a technique that you would use to make it look like real. I don't know how, but yeah, I didn't really do anything today, so I couldn't really think of anything to video about. So I hope that does for today. Crazy lightsaber ninja sword thing that looks like a penis. Very scary. I have, whoa, hold on. Just give me a sec. There we go. I have more swords. For those of you who remember when I had my big old cloud sword thing, when I was doing the Dantean videos when I first started, I sold that for rent money. But don't worry, I sold it to a friend of mine who's going to take really good care of it. Actually, he's an amateur MMA fighter, and when he goes out to the ring with his training team and whatever, he wears it on his back. So, and apparently soon he might go pro. So I'll keep you up to date on that. You've actually met him once before. I actually have a video that either is up now or might be up in the future of is Dr. McHood, and he teaches a valuable lesson in the video that I'll probably put that up next. Look for that next. I tell you what, when he showed me how to do this, blew my mind. Blew my mind. And I studied martial arts for at least 10 years. Blew my fucking mind. So anyway, look forward to it. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go hopefully finish the first half of this School Rumble bullshit, even though I know the ending isn't what I want. And then I'm going to have to spend money buying the second half of it, which I don't want to buy. Anyway, yeah, whatever. See you next time. Blah, blah, blah. You want to tweet me? Go for it.